Oh my.
God, hey. Nailed it, George Takei. Oh my God, Takei. Can we even cope that happened? Oh my gosh, that is just one of the many exciting things that we have gotten to do in the past week that you're going to see a lot more of in today's video. Welcome to the season finale of Oh My God, Hey. I'm calling it the season finale because this is the last one of the year, and January's looking a little bit quieter in the theatre world, so I'm not too sure when these are going to necessarily start up again. We're going to do a bit of a mid-season break, maybe, and then there will be more Oh My God Hey weekly vlog content in the new year. If you're meeting me for the first time, hello, my name is Mickey Joe, I'm obsessed with all things theatre, and this is...
Aeron James.
Yay! Who is my very stagey, very lovely boyfriend. So this is the weekly vlog series, Oh My God Hey, that follows all the stuff that we get up to in a normal stagey week. This one's kind of been filmed over 2 weeks because there's been various things all moving around, but lots of stagey adventures for you to see in this one. This is probably going to be a super long episode, so I'm not going to keep talking for too much longer. But we did get to meet George Takei at the rehearsals for Allegiance. More of that to come in this week's video, but first I'll let him tell you about it himself.
Hello, I'm George Takei, and I'm here to persuade you all to come see our musical titled Allegiance. It's opening on January 7th at the Charing Cross Theatre, and it's going to play until April the 8th. So just when spring is about to break, we'll be closing. So hurry up and battle the cold of a London winter and come see us. Allegiance at the Charing Cross Theatre.
Thank you so much, George Takei. Make sure you book your tickets to Allegiance and enjoy this week's episode of Oh My God Hey. If you have a nice time, make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more weekly vlog content, reviews, reactions, analysis, all of the above, and make sure you go find us on social media. I am at Mickey Joe Theatre on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, and Aeron is...
At Aeron James UK on all the same with an A-E.
There you go. Enjoy this week's episode of Oh My God Hey. Oh my God, hey!
Hello!
We are having a stressful beginning to our evening because we have come to London on like the last trains running because it is a train strike day, which keeps happening at the moment, but power to the workers. But we have foolishly perhaps come into London, such as our commitment to the theatre, because we have an invite to Dolly Parton's Smoky Mountain Christmas Carol. I've been calling that everything this week.
Musical.
The music, yeah, I've been calling it the Smoky Dolly Christmas Mountain. Like, that's what we're seeing tonight at the South Bank Centre. So we're here on the South Bank. So just about made it into London because this is a press night and we've been invited. So we thought we owe it to the lovely team at the PR company who invited us, and to the cast and creatives and crew of this show to make our way in, and we'll worry about getting back later. That's a future us problem. That's a problem for the ghosts of our future Christmas selves. That was a Christmas Carol reference. We've just had a nice dinner in Wagamama that was slightly stressful because the South Bank Wagamama are having an evening, but eventually we got fed, and always a good pre-theatre option because you can scan the little QR code and pay, and then as soon as you've eaten your food you can just go, and it's very nearby to where we are now. So we're here at the South Bank Centre, the Queen Elizabeth Hall, because there are 2 venues to the South Bank Centre that you can see either side of me. Queen Elizabeth Hall is here, and this is the Royal Festival Hall on the other side, where they occasionally do the film premieres. So I've seen Bring It On at this venue before, back at the beginning of the year. Now I'm back again at the end of the year, bookending with the South Bank Centre. Now, as for this show tonight, I know nothing about this. We know nothing. I was going to get Aaron's thoughts on that then, but he's making some real content over there. Go follow Aeron on TikTok if you want to see what he's getting up to in these moments. You alright, Han? You okay?
I was taking photos.
I was saying we have no idea really what to expect this evening.
No, other than we both have watched Dolly Parton's Christmas in the Square.
A classic, an absolute camp, ridiculous, terrible classic that I love.
So that's kind of the vibes I'm going in expecting.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it if this is like terrible but in a fun way. So we'll see what happens. And listen, I have strong thoughts about A Christmas Carol. I have got on record to say I have no interest in seeing A Christmas Carol.
I already have.
And I don't think that anyone in this country has any business staging A Christmas Carol until we stop electing governments whose neglect for the poorest and most needy in society, are making us increasingly reliant on food banks and the likes of that, and have such disregard for starving children. I think we have no business staging a Christmas Carol until we solve all of that as a society, because it's so deeply ironic. But I will make an exception for the fascinating concept that is the Dolly Parton Smoky Mountain Christmas Carol. So we're going to go inside because it's cold. Okay, so this is the set design, which is exciting. There's lots going on, lots of little details here. And if you missed the title of the show, it is both on the floor and on the back wall. There you go, Dolly Parton Smoky Mountain Christmas Carol. Lots going on. Can we talk about these seats? Because these are really comfortable seats. This is like, I could be in a salon chair right now. You can see a peek behind.
Although they do have a low back.
They do have a low back, and also they don't flip up, so it's hard to let people get past you. And there's no under-seat space. I don't know where I'm going to put my coat. And also just keep my coat on, because it is freaking chilly in the world. Not so cold in here, but I might still keep my coat on.
It's an interesting kind of stage for a musical, because it's so low and close.
Yes.
Like, I thought that actually when I went to see Lighting Up the Arctic, the Royal Festival, is that they're interesting theatres for full-scale theatre productions.
Yes. Well, I've just noticed some little foot lamps that are actual, like, lamps.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the foot lamps. Here they are, little filament lamp resembling footlights. Down there, expect foot lighting. Oh my god, hey! Hello! Oh, that's loud. We are in London once again, and I feel like I feel like I've missed a lot in the past few days, because it's been a bit of a whirlwind.
I was going to say a lot of changing plans.
Yes. So last night we were meant to be at a creator event for a new musical opening in London, but that didn't end up happening because the performance got cancelled. Hopefully it's going to be rescheduled, I think, into the new year. Look at my little gloves. I feel like I haven't brought you that much content in the past few days, but that changes today because we were just at what?
A little press preview of George Takei's Allegiance.
Allegiance, coming next year to the Charing Cross Theatre. There's more of these things here. What are they? What are these?
It's like a root water feature.
Well, there's these strange little, I don't know, Halloween vibe nightmare water features. Maybe that's something incredibly meaningful. I have no idea. Anyway, I hope you enjoy these performance clips from the rehearsal rooms of Allegiance.
What makes a man is his clarity when he listens to his heart. What makes a man is his bravery when he plays a bigger part. What makes a man is what he makes of himself when he's doing the best he can. I must be my own man.
Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
We have walked from Fleet Street
Yes.
we think.
From Cannon Street through Fleet Street to High Holborn.
No demon barbers to be seen. We haven't told you what show we're going to see.
Oh no.
We are going to see As You Like It at...
The new West End Theatre at Soho Place.
Yes, we're going to see As You Like It
At Soho Place.
Soho Place, which will be our first time seeing the first purpose-built theatre in the West End.
In 60 years?
In 60 years, something like that. It's a multiple of 10. It's something impressive. I don't know, in a certain number of years, but that's exciting. So we are as excited to see this new venue and show you this new venue as we are to see the show. But before that, your boy's got to eat, and we've come back to somewhere you saw us go before, and we've been flirting with returning to for a while. We are I'm going to walk over here. We're at the Old Dutch Pancake Restaurant place. What's it called?
My Old Dutch Pancake House.
My Old Dutch Pancake House. We are at My Old Dutch Pancake House to have some gourmet, giant, probably savoury pancakes.
Mickey just called it pizza.
Oh, I did. I literally just said, look excited about the pizza. Also, here's my hand for scale. This bad boy's huge. It is not a pizza, but it is huge. Oh my gosh.
So good.
Pancakes, good. We had 2 different kinds of pancakes because we shared a giant savoury pancake that was the mild Dutch pancake,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
and that was delicious.
So nice.
And then we had milkshakes as well, and after that we had a dessert pancake that had bananas, and it had chocolate sauce, and it had ice cream and nuts.
Such a good pre-show place to go, actually, because they're so quick.
They're so
really
quick.
quick.
Because
And-
pancakes are really quick to make, so it makes perfect sense.
And you're right next to Aunt Juliet.
You are right next to Aunt Juliet. We're probably going to walk past Aunt Juliet as I'm filming this vlog, or at least we're going to approach it because it's in this direction. So we are heading over towards Soho and towards Tottenham Court Road because we're going to the new At Soho Place. Very
Which is
excited to show you.
at Soho Place.
Stands to reason, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Okay, whether or not it's to your taste, it does look pretty spectacular by evening. Look at this, you are not going to miss this name. At Soho Place. Why is the at up there? That annoys me. At Soho Place. I just love all the light bulbs across the front. Easiest way to my heart. Light bulbs on the exterior of a theatre. And there we have it, As You Like It, at Soho Place. Who knows if we will? We will find out this evening. We're here for press night. A little bit of Shakespeare, a little bit of pre-Christmas Shakespeare. I don't know what I was about to say then when I had said Shakespeare. Gonna go inside, gonna find out. Okay, we are here. We have collected our press tickets and programme for As You Like It. And I thought I'd just show you a little bit of the venue inside. They have this whole starry motif. With lots of constellations and things. And as you can see from this little diagram, if you can read that, these are the different levels of the theatre. I don't know if you can read that well, but lots of toilets and accessible toilets on every floor. And we have lifts over here. It does look a little bit more like a hotel than a theatre, but if that means you have like modern levels of infrastructure and access, then that is surely also a very good thing. Oh, someone's getting out the lift. Walk away, walk away, walk away. But I'm here. Hello. This is my outfit. It's nothing especially special. Aeron looks lovely.
It's cute, this downstairs bar. Like this whole area as well, that pre-show. This is just a cool bar that you can go to.
Yes, it's nice. It's nice, very sleek vibes. I feel very Manhattan right now. Okay, so they have this constellation motif above the restaurant in the foyer. Here I am. I'm a Virgo. Yes, that extends over into a little foyer area. We're currently going up some fancy-looking stairs. I do love all of the gold. You can see out onto... Look, there's the Dominion Theatre. Over there. Neighbours. Theatre friends. How cute. And more stars on the ceiling. Look at this. More stars on the ceiling. This lovely starry motif. Got a little castboard going on over here. Okay, we are here inside the auditorium of the brand new venue at Soho Place. You can see some of the set for this production. We have a piano over here and stool with some sort of Shakespearean doublet resting on the top and a little flickering candle. Real flames, I believe, because you can see a chandelier hanging there. Also, real flames, which only makes us slightly nervous. We've got some floor going on. Much has been said about the leg room and sight lines in this theatre. These are Aeron's legs. These are my legs. I'm 5'11", so that's the gap between that and the seat in front. Looks like a decent amount of space. So you can see how this venue works. If you didn't know, this venue is in the round, which means it goes all the way around the outside of the stage. You can see it's not a huge venue. There's only 2 rows of seats in the circle levels. Look, just the 2 rows there, and then the same in that 3rd level up there. A bit more of the set here. Got a lovely little frame and some branches in between, because we spend a good deal of time in the woods in this particular play. Okay, I join you again in the interval. Look away if you don't want spoilers for the set transformation, but things have changed. Things have changed. Leaves have rained from above. If you know As You Like It, we of course have ventured into the Forest of Arden with a very leafy version of the piano that has sunk into the floor. They can do some clever things here at Soho Place. And I also have a leaf. I have a leaf. Look, this is my leaf. I'm happy with my leaf. I have souvenirs. And if you look at these little screens up here, yep, there's one of them here. There's another one there. And there's another one there, and presumably there's one behind my head as well. Then they have little transcriptions. They have little surtitles. I don't know if that's for every performance. I assume that it is. But a lovely little feature. Well, that was very lovely and enchanting and magical and very well suited to that theatre. It gave me like Shakespeare Globe vibes. You were saying it gave you RSC vibes. Yeah. Very nice festive Shakespeare. Nothing too heavy, nothing too serious, just light and lovely and lush and seasonal. I still have my leaf. Had a lovely time, wonderful cast, just nice vibes. Just a nice light bit of Thursday culture.
A wonderful casting.
Yeah, lovely, exceptional casting. And I'm inspired to talk about it on YouTube, so I wasn't sure if I was going to do a video review on this one, but I shall. So stay tuned, if I haven't already, for a video about As You Like It at Soho Place. Oh my god, hey! So we're in between theatre days at the moment. We're not seeing a show today, but I thought I would pop on here and say hello to you. You will have just seen us seeing As You Like It at Soho Place. And today we have been out having some breakfast in London and doing some Christmas shopping with some friends, which was very lovely, and arrived back to my flat to find 2 very exciting parcels outside the front of it. One of them was this, which I had an email about a few weeks ago from the lovely people at HarperCollins Publishing. This is Chita Rivera's memoir, the legend that is Chita Rivera, of West Side Story, of all of the things of Chicago. It's Chita Rivera. She needs no introduction, except there may possibly be an introduction, I'm not sure. But I'm very excited to read this and tell you all about it. It is available in the UK and the US in April, I believe. I'll tell you more about this when I've read some details. But very excited to have got an advance copy of that. Thank you very much, HarperCollins. And also, I am equally excited and nervous about the 3-part parcel that is here, here, and here. This is a FlexiSpot standing desk. I have been sent a standing desk, which is really good timing because I'm actually looking to upgrade my home office desk situation because I have a slightly sad little desk here that I use and that Aeron uses a lot when either of us is getting some work done, but it's not really big enough to accommodate both of us. So, standing desk. Hopefully won't be too difficult to assemble. To Aeron's credit, you're really good at assembling furniture.
I am.
Fun fact. And while he gets on with that, I'm just going to go and chill out here. I joke, we are going to attempt to assemble a desk. It's in 3 parts at the moment, but I'm hoping it's really easy. We'll find out. Okay, it's going well. Aeron is doing a lovely job. I have been helping, I promise.
Did you?
I have. This is what we have at the moment. It is an upside down desk frame. Okay, it looks very much like a desk just upside down. I'd be lying if I said it had been easy the entire time, but we've made it through together. So hopefully we're going to flip this over and it's going to look like a desk. I'm optimistic. Aeron's being very quiet. Okay, documenting the process. We have turned it. We have a desk. I'm glad it's height adjustable because this is very low down.
This is coffee table height.
This is a coffee table. It's adaptable. There you go.
This works with the sofa.
Yeah, we've got this little console over here that ought to be able to adjust the height. We're plugging it in. We're going to see if it works. This is a big moment of truth.
I'm moving away from it.
For you all. Have you plugged it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Look at this. The whole thing is adjusting. Oh my god.
This goes up quite high.
Yeah, it's a standing desk. Look at this. This is me standing on the standing desk. Wow. That's exciting. Can I play with it?
Mm.
Down it goes. Down it goes. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this. Thank you to the good people at Flexi Spot. I think we can both fit alongside this.
I need
Yeah!
to make sure I don't keep pressing that.
Cooperative desk work. Maybe I'll sit on that side. This is fun. Well, we're going to try and find a place for this because there wasn't a space for it to go, but I'm willing to throw out some old furniture for this more exciting adjustable furniture. Yay. Sorry, old desk, but you're not nearly as cool as this one. That's fun. Oh, down it goes. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
We are in London for possibly the last time this year.
Yeah.
I think this is probably our last London theatre trip of 2022. We have some lovely red lighting from a reversing car that is slowly pulling towards us, and we are standing in front of, let's pivot and show you, we're going to be plunged into darkness, but what you're seeing behind us, all illuminated, is Annabelle's. We're in Berkeley Square. Aeron's been trying to get me to come here for ages to come and see their Christmas decorations on the front of the building. Let me show you the level of extra we're looking at here. It's a giant carousel. Da 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 da. Look at these details. So we are here this evening, braving the winter weathers, because we are on our way to a gala performance of The Phantom of the Opera, which is super exciting. And they're holding a gala in consideration of the What's on Stage Awards for Best Long-Running West End Show, of which they are one of 6 nominees.
Yes,
Is that right?
6.
Yes, they are one of 6 nominees alongside shows like Hamilton and 6 and Wicked and Back to the Future and another one. Les Mis. There we go. So very excited to go to the Phantom of the Opera this evening and consider them for Best Long-Running West End Show. I enjoy Phantom. I enjoy it a lot. I think it probably lives in the guilty pleasure musical side of my brain. But excited to go nonetheless, because it's not something that I go to that often or expected to go to again this year. So here's to the last West End show of the year. Okay, here it is. This is the currently still named Her Majesty's Theatre. You can see it up on the front there. Her Majesty's Theatre. And the same thing up there, where the Phantom of the Opera is currently playing in London's West End. It is a very gothic looking building. All of this black metalwork on the very pale facade with these columns. I've always thought a very thematically appropriate home for the Phantom of the Opera, where it neighbours another theatre. This is the Theatre Royal Haymarket, where Only Fools and Horses the musical is currently playing. 2 very different shows with very different vibes. Okay, this is the cast board at this performance. Killian Donnelly, Lucy St. Louis, yay! I didn't see her the last time, I'm very excited. Matt Blaker as Raoul, new since I last saw the show. Some very exciting names. How fun. We've got the conductor and the company and stage management teams as well. Here is some of the merchandise on sale at the Phantom of the Opera. So many pins.
Yeah?
So many pins. Aeron loves an enamel pin badge.
That's really cute.
They are very cute pin badges. We have some DVDs, some CDs, some books, a cute little photo frame, collectible masks, and look at this Phantom of the Opera bear. I mean, He is resplendent. I think we all know what's about to happen here. This is my favourite thing that has ever happened. This is an espresso masktini. Look at that, the attention to detail. This is my favourite beverage I have ever been offered in a theatre. That's exceptional. Aeron's just pointed this out to me as well. We have a Christmas tree in Her Majesty's. How many different Phantom-themed things can you spot? We have a Phantom mask, obviously. Elephant from the beginning. We have, that's the angel that used to be on top of the proscenium. It's a sore point, don't mention it. We have lots of ballerinas, masquerade masks, more ballerinas, ballet shoes, all tangentially linked to the rose up there, all very Phantom-themed props. Piano, obviously. We even have a Phantom of the Opera themed piano that reads, "Play me if you dare," and I daren't because I cannot play the piano, so I shan't. Up goes the chandelier. What could have just happened? I don't know. It's not like it's a very famous moment or anything. These are our seats, by the way. Act 1 has just finished. We're in the auditorium. We're in the middle of row J, seats 18 and 19. Lovely seats, I will say. Probably the best seats in the stalls for the Phantom of the Opera. Look at this auditorium. So lovely. Chandelier now, back where it's supposed to be. Okay, so before the show, the foyer merchandise place had run out of bears, but the stalls merchandise place had bears. I have a bear. Look how big he is. He's bigger than my head. Yay! Ellie's making friends. This is, of course, Beric, the Phantom Bear of the Opera. Too many bear puns.
That's the worst pun I've ever heard.
We're going to workshop it, but his name is Beric. That's not up for debate. I'm thrilled. He's my new favourite. He's been sitting on my lap watching through a bag because it's raining outside, so I'm keeping this on, but thrilled about this. I think I paid £40. It was all a blur and nothing was going to stop me, but in the interest of information, that's how much the Phantom Bear. But it's really big. I remember them being very small and just having the mask, and as soon as I saw that he had the cape and the little tux, I was like, sold. Instantly sold. Thrilled about this. Merry Christmas from me to me. This is a lovely stalls area. We're just exploring Her Majesty's Theatre on our way back in for Act 2 with Beric, having a lovely time. Act 2 of Phantom of the Opera. Ooh.
To bring down and then have to go back up again.
It is. It's like we're following passageways. It's like they're catacombs. They could make this themed. They could make it immersive.
No.
You heard it here first. We're going back in. We are here outside of Her Majesty's Theatre, the four of us, Ellie, Aeron, myself and Beric, the Phantom of the Opera, who had a lovely time. You were very naughty tonight, Beric. You killed all of those people. But spoilers, if you haven't seen the Phantom of the Opera, I've told you.
You've had 36 years.
You've had a long time. I had a lovely time this evening. I think Phantom of the Opera is best enjoyed when you acknowledge the camp, overblown 80s power ballad of a romance musical that it is, and don't think of it as a sincere piece of musical theatre artistry. Because I really enjoy it. I enjoy it, but I enjoy it in like a guilty pleasure way. It's this and Diana live in the same part of my musical theatre loving heart. What
That's a comparison.
There's so many camp moments. No, there's so many camp moments. One of my favourite camp moments, I'm going to do mine now. My favourite camp moment of Phantom of the Opera, when the four of them, right before the final opera, walk forwards in boy band formation after admonishing the Phantom.
Oh yeah, that's a moment.
Dramatically. There's so many camp moments. There's so many great bits.
Every moment Carlos is on stage is the moment.
Yeah. Aeron, you, if I don't mind saying so, were nervous about some of the bangs and jump scares.
Yeah, well, I've never sat in the stalls for this version of it. I've sat in the stalls for the tour, which was very different. But this is my first time being nearly underneath the chandelier.
Yes.
So that was it was actually fine.
Did you find any of it too startling?
No, I think it's because it's so camp that you kind of like.
Yep.
They kind of prep you before it happens, which I like in shows because you can kind of prep up for it, and it's not like oh my gosh.
There's two gunshots I think in the second act, but you see the guns beforehand, and they're not that bad. It's like a live round rather than a sound effect, so it's not super loud. And everything else that happens, it's not overly startling, so not too bad. Oh my god, hey, we are back from Phantom and busy packing for tomorrow's adventure that you will find out all about tomorrow. I don't know if I showed you my new desk setup. I need chairs. I desperately need a couple of desk chairs for me and Aeron, but this is what it looks like now with the new standing desk we were assembling the other day. Let me show you. So this is it. How cute is this? Currently it is at desk height, but it is also adjustable, so it can be as low or as high as we want it to be. Here we have all of the fluffy theatre friends, including Beric. Here he is out of his packaging. Little Phantom of the Opera on his toe there. Little buttons, he's got a little cape and his little mask. Oh, I love him so much. And I mentioned briefly that tonight the Gala performance was all about the fact that the show's been nominated for the What's on Stage Award for Best Long-Running Show. So we also had this note from the Phantom himself. I trust you will enjoy the performance this evening, and I ask you to consider your vote carefully, lest you be killed. It doesn't say that, but that's what I'm inferring from this. It's better if my orders are obeyed. See, that's very threatening right there. I remain your obedient servant, OG. Far too many notes for my taste. Lovely though, a nice little touch. We love a gala. Really enjoyed this evening. So many great details, and we had a great time. And by we, I mean myself, Aeron, and Beric. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
We are in Salford today.
Yeah.
We have journeyed to the north via some surprisingly fine trains. We were surrounded by train chaos all day, but we actually got diverted to make our lives easier. So we've arrived in Salford and we are on our way to Salford Lowry. I've been up to this venue before because I came to Manchester a few years ago just to see all the theatres, but I've never been inside. And you've worked with the Lowry before, professionally, but you've never been either.
I've never been here, no.
So we're excited to go and see the Lowry, and we have two shows because it's one of these venues that has a bunch of different spaces. So they have a few shows playing simultaneously at the moment. We're here to see Claus the Musical this afternoon at 4:30, and then at 7:30 it is regional press night for The Ocean at the End of the Lane, which I'll be reviewing for Broadway World UK, which I loved in London right at the beginning of the year at the Duke of York's, and now I'm seeing it at the end of the year. So bookending 2022 with The Ocean at the End of the Lane. We are on our way to our hotel at the moment, which I think is nearby. We just got the tram. That was magical. You know I love a tram. So we're going to dump our stuff in the hotel and then have a quick little explore before it's time for the first show, and hopefully grab some food. We want to get a big lunch before both because we're not going to have that much of a time window in between a 4:30 show and a 7:30 show. There is a window, just not a very big one. I'm seeing signs that say Premier Inn, so we're in the right place. This way! Haha. Quite a cute view from the Premier Inn. We're seeing the quay, we're seeing buildings. Lovely bit of sunset because we are arriving deceptively late in the day because it's a later matinee. We're going to head off and go and try and find some food. Here it is, coming into view, just a short walk round the quay in Salford, not too far from the Premier Inn at all. And we have the Salford Lowry. This is as close as I've ever gotten in the past, because I came up to have a look a good few years ago now, back when Anne Juliet was first in Manchester having its tryout. That's how long ago that was. And we're going to go and grab some dinner quickly, but then we'll be back to the Lowry. Looking like a big old, what is that, like a trough, really. It looks like a big trough. Okay, 45-minute Turtle Bay done. And we're now going to head into the Lowry. We're going to go inside. This has never happened before. I can already see multiple Christmas trees. And we are on our way to the 4:30 performance of Claus the Musical. How the boy became a man, how the man became a legend, how the legend became an appropriated symbol of capitalism.
I just want to explore the theatre.
Yes, well we have exactly 15 minutes in which to do that. And the hour in between.
Yay!
There you go, this is what's currently on at the Lowry, including Klaus the Musical. It's definitely pronounced Claus. Okay, we're walking around the building because we've passed one theatre, but we're going to a different theatre. This is huge! This is an enormous building. and it's miles away. I thought we had plenty of time arriving at 15:15. Leave yourself at least 5 minutes to get from the entrance doors to the Keys Theatre where Claus the Musical is playing. I'm passing a kitchen, I'm passing a restaurant, we've passed another theatre already. This is insane. This is madness. It's still going on. I feel like I'm in a shopping centre. Okay, so once you reach the Key Theatre, or the Keys Theatre, this is the view from out the back, and that is Media City. Over there, that glowing thing on the horizon is ITV, Land of Promise, and advertising breaks. Here you can see a little merchandise stand. We have reindeer ears, we have Claus the Musical Santa hats, we have angel wings, we have a lovely burgundy zip-up hoodie, we have some t-shirts, we also have colouring pad, snow globe, mug, Claus the Musical ornaments, and the prices of all of the above, if anyone was curious. Claus the Musical. I didn't lie. This is literally the tagline. How the boy became a man, how the man became a legend. This is Santa Claus's backstory in a musical. Take our seats. It's time to take our seats. What did you buy? A program?
Program.
We have a program. This way. It's a minefield inside this building. Feels like I'm in one of those like educational museums.
It's very
museum. It is very colourful, and the colours keep changing. It's very pink right now. I need my tickets. This is a pre-show happening right now. There's some theatrical business going on, and they're trying to do something with these tied together things. Maybe they've just achieved it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on, but a lot of theatrical business. Lots to unpack. Okay, one show done at the Lowry. We have seen Claus the Musical.
Yes.
We have just so many thoughts. And we are now going to, it's already time, it's less than an hour to the next show. So immediately, this is really just a long interval, to be perfectly honest. This is barely a gap. Oh look, there's a little
restaurant.
eatery restaurant area here. There you go. We are already going to go and collect programs. Look, something's happening over here. I see photographers. I see a step and repeat. It's all kicking off for the press night off the ocean at the end of the lane. So we're going to go and collect tickets and programs for that. Look, that's flashing. Literally.
Flashing.
It's all happening. I'm not nearly dressed for a press night of this magnitude. Hello. Oh my god, hey, we're the little press pen for the ocean at the end of the lane. You can see the step and repeat behind us. Someone's being photographed. Do you know who that is? No, we don't know who that is. But we have some nice complimentary beverages. And I'm very excited. I love this play.
You've seen it before. This is my first time, and I don't know enough about it, and then feel like I should.
I love this production. It's a little bit spooky, so I'm hoping that you'll like it. But it's, I don't know. It's not a slam dunk where I'm like, oh, you're going to love this. I'm hoping you get on. No, I'm hoping you get on with it. It's not scary, it's spooky, and there's a difference. What do you say? Just look at all those 5 stars on the step of the pool. Both of them. Okay, we've gone rogue. We've escaped the press pen. Very grateful for the complimentary beverage, but I want to look at the merch, and we want snacks, and Aeron needs to pee, so there's a lot going on, because we're smelling food, and it smells good. See what's available over here? I'm going to show you the merch. This is the merch. So this is showing you just some of the things available here. Let me see what I can show you. We have the script, we have a bookmark, we have some little magnets, we have a mug, we have a program, obviously. Here are the prices of everything available at this lovely little merch booth. And we've got a lovely little tote bag and a hoodie here. There's a similar print on a t-shirt. Oh my god, hey, we found some snacks. We're going to give you a snack review now from the Lowry. I have a Christmas pudding cookie, which I'm looking forward to.
And I have an iced fruitcake, which we realised was the same one that they had at the press night for Pride and Prejudice sort of at the Criterion.
It's a throwback fruitcake to the beginning of the year. This is what they were serving at Pride and Prejudice. I'm sure I had at least like 5 of them. We're going to try them now.
I mean, I'm always for the icing on the top, the fun way.
No.
A little bit dry.
A little bit dry of mine as well, but then like it's packaged, so it doesn't surprise me. What's the star rating you're giving the fruitcake?
3.
Give it a 3. I'm going to do a 3.5 because I think the theming is cute. But it's a bit dry. But a solid 3.5. I'm going to finish the cookie. I'm still going to eat it. I'm still happy that the cookie's here. So we're now in the bigger of the spaces at the Lowry. This is the Lyric Theatre. And you can see it's very purple and huge and very wide. And I'll show you our view of the stage right now. Turn the whole program again. Here we are, ready for the ocean at the end of the lane. Ooh. Oh my god, hey! We are here today at the Leicester Curve to see The Wizard of Oz. Leicester Curve, a lovely theatre, a very big theatre here in Leicester, obviously, which if you didn't know, the auditorium is in the middle and there's a whole foyer corridor running in a circle around the outside, like a big theatrical oval, which we are walking around right now. I thought I'd walk all the way around while filming this vlog so you can get a sense of the venue. It's huge. That's up there above me. We have a lovely poster for The Wizard of Oz here. The Wizard of Oz. There you go. This is the Andrew Lloyd Webber version of the show that first appeared at the London Palladium a few years ago, that was cast via a television casting show over the rainbow. And this production, it has been announced, will be returning to the London Palladium, which is very exciting. And we are catching it now just before Christmas, possibly our last show of the year.
I think it is.
Of 2022. And here's Danny Mac in Sunset Boulevard for no reason whatsoever. It's just here, with children running all around. But we're going round the outside of the auditorium. Pictures of past shows on the wall. It's a bit of a grey day today, but very vibrant on stage in The Wizard of Oz. Look at this. This is a Wizard of Oz themed Christmas tree. Someday I'll wish upon a star way above the chimney tops. This is cute. Little Wizard of Oz themed decorations. How very sweet. This is quite novel. The bar here is called the Stage Door. Look at that. The Stage Door. Yeah. This is our view for The Wizard of Oz. Look at that. I mean, it's a huge stage at the Curve, so this is the first time sitting in the circle. I'm quite excited. I get a full sense of the breadth of the stage. Wizard of Oz. Okay, so a novelty and/or peculiarity of this venue, because the dressing rooms are on the outside and the auditorium is on the inside, but there's a foyer between the two. The cast have to get a lift from the dressing rooms and then go through the foyer to get back onto the stage for the second act. So they have to wait for us to all go back inside and then come through. Is that what happens?
Yep.
There you go. Madness. Madness and/or excitement. There's a Wizard of Oz photo location over there. We're going to go and take some photos. Okay, we're in the interval. We've had an excellent view so far, and this is the interval backdrop you've got going on here. A little bit of Ozness, a little bit of an Emerald City vibe, a little bit steampunk. This is kind of the aesthetic of the show. So this is the other fun thing about the Leicester Curve. This all gets opened up after the show. You can see into the wings here. You can see a little Toto puppet and some props, and they are resetting lights and set pieces on the stage area. Very cool. Very few other theatres where you get to do this after the show. Here's a little sneak peek of some of the other set pieces in the show getting moved around. A little bit of Yellow Brick Road action for you there. How exciting. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Oh My God Hey, and for joining us for these past 15 or so weeks. It's been lovely making this content. I'm very excited to do lots more in the new year. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of these. Make sure you go find us on socials, at Mickey Joe Theatre, at Aeron James UK. Thank you so much. We hope that everyone is staying safe and that you have a stagey day and a very stagey festive period.
Bye.
For 10 more seconds, I'm Mickey Joe Theatre. Oh my God, hey. Thanks for watching. Have a stagey day. Subscribe!